What's up, everyone? CoinRoll King here, and we're back at you with what would technically be part 1.5 of this video, since on our last video here we barely got through maybe about, I'd say, 30 or 40 coins, and that's just because I was giving you guys a more in-depth video review of how I sort through these. So today we will be checking out a better portion, or a grand majority, of this bag. And by we, I mean myself and my wife. I've got my wife here helping me out. Why don't you say hi, honey?
Hi, everyone.
We will be getting into this bag here. I forget what bag this is. This is probably bag 15 by now, or 16. I'm not sure. I'm positive I told you guys in the last description, but we shall not waste any more time. Now, this one here was the bag that was turned in by what appeared to be a school's credit union, which was definitely an interesting description here. That was bagged and then double bagged. So we're gonna get into this bag here. To save time, we are gonna pause the video in between. We will search for coins, and as we find a decent amount of coins, that be it maybe 5 to 10 coins, we will bring you guys back, and let's see what we find. Let's get right into it. Alright, so this is where we are as of now. We've probably gone through about 200 or so coins, and then I also see one I want to dig out of there in a little bit before we end this. But I do want to show you guys a few of the coins that we've found recently. So here we've got a 76D, and although this one here has a mintage of about 21 million, it is the type 1 D, so we decided to just hold on to it for now. We've got this 74 here, and this one about 27 million is kind of where we cap out for holding on to these, but overall in better condition as well. And then a 77 here. So this 77 was actually probably in the best condition out of all of these coins I've shown so far, and we're looking at about 12,596,000 of these. So again, definitely going to hold on to that. We've got another 77 here that my wife found. It does have a small kind of mark there, but we're still going to hold on to this one. Overall in better condition. Sorry about the shakiness here. We've got another 77 as well, better condition. Same deal with these here. We've got about 3 more. And then this one is probably the worst of the bunch. Definitely has some more circulation throughout. And I wanted to show a few more. Looks like we've got about 3 more before I show you some odd coins. This 74 here as well, about 27 million. So this one kind of barely capped. We might not keep that one actually, because it looks like it's got some damage there on the side. So probably throw that into the vandalism here. But let's see. Yeah, 1974, no D. Still about 27 million. So with that kind of damage in mind, it's probably that one's one that we won't hold on to there. And then 77, our last one here, 77D, barely made it through. This was the final of the 3, but this one is also not going to qualify, just has some more circulation throughout. And then to round you guys off with some of the more gnarly coins was this 1972, which wasn't really, there wasn't anything too unique about it until I flipped it over. So that's one we're not going to keep, but wanted to show you guys something that has definitely been through the ringer, unfortunately. So this entire side is smooth. Looks like it was fed into a machine that was not meant to handle those capabilities. And then another one that we're not going to keep, but I just wanted to show you guys as well, has some kind of odd toning from improper storage. So it's definitely a interesting piece to run into here in this bag. But we're going to get right back into this. We're going to try to knock this bag out, and we'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Alright, you guys, so we've actually still got a pile of these here. We've got all of this here. I've got all of this to show you, and then I have an entirely completely separate pile over here of items we found. But I'm actually stopping the video because my wife just found this inside of the pile. Check that out. We've got a really nice 1879 here. Now, unfortunately, upon further examination, it does look like someone took this really nice 1879 here and might have welded it into some kind of jewelry. Don't ask me how this passed any kind of machines or whatever the case may be, and I'm starting to feel like this actually didn't even get ran through a machine or anything, because how would it be possible for this 1879 here to have made it through there when you guys saw one of the last coins I showed you actually had a really bad kind of damage to the rim, or I guess it was kind of more along the backside. But it almost makes me feel like nothing here would have actually made it through. So that's super neat that we found our first silver, and actually this makes me really excited because the last few bags we hadn't been finding any silver at all. So it's really nice and interesting to finally pick up some silver here. Now, if we were talking in terms of numismatic value, I don't think this would qualify for any of that because of the damage to the coin. I don't think that even an experienced jewelry fixer would be able to get this all cleaned up here and basically back to numismatic value. Also, upon further examination of the coin, it does look like the coin has been cleaned. So it is kind of unfortunate, but at the end of the day, guys, this is still silver. So I'm gonna get you the mintage on this here, just so that we have that mintage. And this looks like it would be a 1879. And for the 1879, let's check it out. Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. 1879. And I believe this is it's going to be a Nomen mark, right? So 1879, we are looking at 14,806,000 of these. So at the end of the day, even though the mintage is a little bit higher, we are going to take this and we're going to run with it. Let me give you a better zoom on this. And as you can see there, down towards the bottom, the one and in between the wreath and the bottom of the eagle, and I mean kind of just about all around here, you can tell that the coin has been cleaned. But again, we are looking at least, I want to say at least $20-$25 of silver, guys. So this is super exciting. Sorry I kind of let this run on. We're going to finish this off here. But now that we found silver here, I have hope that we'll find more silver. Let's go ahead and check this out. I think we still have at least maybe about 200 or 300 coins. So let's get right back into it. And then I will do a video at the end, I was thinking, where I divide all of these coins and I show you why we've kept them and all of that good stuff. So let's get right back into it. Alright, you guys, so I'm not even done with my first handful after grabbing another pile. And show them what you found, honey. My wife found another. I'm so jealous. She found another. Well, then this would be a peace dollar. But 1923 peace dollar. Guys, this bag is insane. Do you think we can find anything else in here? I almost don't want to move it around because I can almost sense the sound of silver. Man, this one here, I'm looking at it. I don't see any signs of wear as far as any kind of damage to the rims. So that's cool. We still have hope here. And although it does look more circulated, maybe, it doesn't look like it's been tampered with, guys. So I mean, I'm not sure. I can't really tell along the edges there. But man, that's 2 silver coins already in this bag. So this is turning out to be an absolute amazing bag. And as I've told you guys, it's always towards the end or towards the bottom. This was all kind of towards the bottom, and then we slowly kind of scooted it over to the middle so that we can get into these. So man, that's amazing. We are now sitting 2 for 2, I guess, is what I would like to say. So check that out. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do a nice little screen grab here, so we have a cool background for this video. So my apologies there. This is super exciting. I'm going to get right back into this with her, and hopefully this time around I can find one. And just for a quick reference here, I do have the 23D serial number, or sorry, not the serial number, the mintage. So this one here is one of the more higher mintages, unfortunately. We're looking at about 30 million of these minted, but still, like I said, full silver. Alright, you guys, so we just finished, and unfortunately I did not find a silver piece or two to tie up with my wife, so she beat me 2-0. Good for her. That was exciting. Even though I didn't find any, that was super cool. Now, I wasn't going to show you this, but I want to show it to you because it's kind of interesting. I don't think there's any sensitive information on here. It looks like this bag, and I kind of believe it now that I look at the color. Even though these normally hold the coins, I don't think I've ever seen them turn this color. So it looks like these are getting brought over by Brinks, and this here pretty much shows the weight. So these are, like I've told you guys, right around 50 pounds, so they are extremely heavy. But this bag has a unique amount of stickers on here, which is kind of what I found the most interesting. It looks like you have at least 3 to 4 stickers here. So somehow, some way, this was purchased from Brinks December 16, 2013. So I don't know if this bag has been sitting in some vault for endless amounts of years, and it just now got fulfilled, and that's why they had it already sealed, and they just sealed it into a new bag. Maybe because they saw it was so old. Who knows? But let me see if I can pull some of these layers back. I'm going to try to do it off camera first to make sure there's no sensitive information. It looks like it's kind of the same deal here. So December 12th, 2013, and this was the 16th. So they started off with closer to, I think underneath that it says 565. Then this says 684. The next one over says 794. And that was December 13th. This is the 12th. I can't see the original, the very first original date. So in between the 12th, the 13th, and the 16th, they accumulated the $1,000. So that's super interesting. This is kind of a first view for me as far as checking out something that might have come from Brinks. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to separate the actual coins and show you why I kept each one of them and why my wife picked the one she did. And yeah, and we'll kind of check that out here. So give me just a few more moments.